Tell us about your story.
So, wow. I mean, I feel like it's like yesterday, but it's been like almost now a decade. It happened in 2015, and it was just like a normal Sunday for me. My mom had dropped me somewhere. She's like, I want you to go buy chicken along Jogoo Road. And yeah, normal. It's like a normal Sunday. You're not expecting that anything is gonna happen to you or like that. So yeah, we're going. Nikapanda matatu. It picked up more passengers. I remember it was like a bit excess, and I'm like, well, it's none of my business. Me, I'm seated like that seat from behind. I have my earphones. It's a normal Sunday, and all I remember was a very loud voice, and I was like, what is happening? And to my realization, like later, and being caught up in the whole thing, there was a fire. Someone had got into the bus with a jerrycan of petrol. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So there's fire literally in the bus. Luckily where it stopped, it was near a car wash, and how people like respond. Luckily the guys really did a good job, like trying to switch off the fire. And at this point, it's hot because it's fire. And people are shouting, people are screaming. So for me, I remember thinking, where has the fire come from? But that didn't matter. All I knew is that I need to get out of this bus because it had stopped at this point, and guys are trying to put off the fire. And yeah, luckily I jumped out of a window, and emergency response, my hair was on fire. It took time. And then now again going to the hospital, the first response hospital. And yeah, my healing journey pretty much started, but that's what really happened in my case.
How did the fire start?
Yeah. So someone, going back now, because now I don't know what was, because I had to do research. That's how I developed this passion for road safety and like really getting to understand what's really happening. So going back, someone had gotten to the bus with a jerrycan of petrol. And in my head, I'm like, okay, where was he going with a jerrycan of petrol? And then placed it right next to the battery. Then our buses were still having the external batteries. These days, of course, because things have changed pretty much a bit here and there. So it's under. But then aliweka hapo, and then the fire and the heat, excess passengers. This is like 2015, so a lot has changed since then, but that was the cause of the fire. Someone got into the bus with a jerrycan of petrol.
And you jumped out the window. Everybody was now scrambling for safety at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at this point, there was this guy who tried to break the emergency door. I'm very keen on the emergency response and the post-crash, because that's where a lot of lives could be saved, but because of our lack of sustainable ways of handling things, we find that we're not able to like save many people between the response and when the accident is happening. So someone tried to break the emergency door. Still then, it was like knee glass. At least these days I'm seeing it's some material that can easily like break. But yeah, he lost his 5 fingers because he was trying to break it. And it's a bus, and there were excess passengers. So ndio hata walichomeka wengi, and some of them even died. So it was pretty much one of those experiences you go through and you're like, there's a problem. And instead of talking about problems, because it's almost a decade later, I'm like, let's talk more about the solutions. And I'm so grateful to have like these meaningful conversations. Like, it's one of those things that we need to address, because it's the leading cause of young people aged from 9 to 21. So generally what it's doing, it's killing our future. The young people are the ones who are dying on the roads, and this is the future. And if you're killing the future, then where's the future? So when I'm thinking about road safety, I'm thinking about young people. I'm thinking about having a safe system where all of us are having these engagements, because it's a cultural thing too. So until we really start addressing and not just try, like we need to do the action, because we've been talking a lot and we have the solutions, the sustainable solutions are there. I believe as young people, we have those capabilities given opportunities, and like these conversations that we're doing here.
They do play a really
Yeah.
big part.